Starting today is the first time where one of my friends is now turning 25. I feel like time is going now. Time is moving, and I mean, time has always been moving, but I feel it. Like, I feel it now. This is the first now era, or the first couple years, or the first year, to be honest. Looking around me, all my friends, myself, will be turning 25. And that is just wild. Like, I do not feel 25 at all. I'm 24 years old. I've still got a good 8-9 months ahead of me, so you know, I'm good. But this video is just about the first batch of people in my life that are my friends turning 25. And it's scary because 25 is a big number. It's a big number, but it's still young. And the thing is, it's just a bit really weird because when I was a kid and if someone said, "Oh, you're 25," I just, in my mind, I just think, damn, you're old. You know, when you're growing up, everything kind of feels like it's kind of the same. So like when you're, for example, you know, when you're like 5 years old, when you're 6 years old, when you're 7 years old, when you're 8 years old, it kind of all feels like the same-ish. And then when you're like 10 years old, you're 12, you're 11, 10, 13, it kind of feels the same. And then when you're like 14, 15, 16, it feels, also kind of feels together. And you're 18, 19, 20, fair enough. But then now we're in an era like where I'm basically turning 25. To celebrate, I'm going to be going on a road trip with my friends. I'm going to go pick them up one by one. We're going to drive 4 hours to a place called Manchester, which is in the north of England. I'm in London. And yeah, we're just going to spend the weekend there. I'm not worried. Like, I'm not... It's a big number for sure. Like, when you say to someone, you're 25 years old, you automatically have these expectations that you're meant to have this. You've got to have this sorted. You've got to have this, that. And I think that's where people start to crumble, because they start comparing themselves to what they think is a standard, but it's not necessarily a standard. It's just, it's made up, to be honest. So never compare yourself, but it's just weird. Like, I feel like now I'm getting into the mid-20s, soon it will be the late 20s, 30s, and it's just, yeah. Are you saying you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Cool. How you been?
Honestly, like, I've been chilling, just working. I'm happy that I'm doing 4-day work because they're just so easy now, I feel.
Yeah.
Having Fridays off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got for today off? That's
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Just have every Friday off.
That's so good.
The hardest thing to adapt to.
Adapt, but just like you, because when we're going through our 20s, right?
Yeah.
We're like, there's just so much change. What do you think the hardest things are, though?
I think with me, like, it's a lot, because I was actually talking about this with my friend as well. So I was basically discussing, like, what would you say you've done a lot of at uni, but you don't have much time with it now? I would say spending time with friends. Obviously is a given, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously at uni you're studying Monday to Friday. You see your friends at uni, then you spend time on weekends.
Yeah.
You're working here Monday to Friday. Obviously not in the same company, or obviously like with you, area-wise you're close to them. Obviously you might not be able to see them just like office
all the
days
time.
or different things.
Yeah.
So.
See, that's one thing. Like, I feel like I've drifted away from certain people, and not intentionally, but because of literally the distance, and it's just not being able to keep up.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of sad, but at the same time, like, that's what's happened, you know?
I think obviously it depends on who, but like, obviously effort goes both ways.
Yeah. And the small... yeah, but it's just... Okay, yeah, we can do that.
So we have donuts for the road trip. We have 12.
12 donuts, yeah.
So if we only have a couple, you know, we can just pack it back up out of the other couple of days.
Exactly. We've got some
Red Bull, so we've got to keep energized, you know,
energized
during the night.
We have
We have the candles.
25.
We have cups. Most of all, we have the butterfly cake.
Not kakura, but butterfly.
Butterfly.
Exactly.
Teasing lies, you never get treated nice. Fool you once, that's fine, but you look dumb if you let them repeat it twice. 200 mil on the table, I hope I'm able to get this agreement signed.
going on this trip, I met these people when I was 18, 19 years old in university, and also to think back, like, university for me was 7 years ago. Like, my first year was 7 years ago, and that's crazy. Do the honors. Do the honors. Oh. This is nice. Oh, wow, this is nice. It's actually very like Brighton vibes, huh?
Yeah, that's actually very true. It even comes with like
Wow, we even have that, a PlayStation,
I think got a fruit
PS3,
PS4.
PS4.
PS4. I think it's the PS4 Super Slim.
What is that? This is wood cut.
PS4.
We ended up actually speaking about this for some time. We just sat together and we were just talking, like, do you know what, like, it's been a while, like, it really has been that long. I also think that we are in a good position at the moment where you just, being 25 is actually pretty chill. Because it's not necessarily, I mean, it's very different per person, I think, but typically speaking, you're not really tied down to anything major. You can go out there and you can make your impact, start making your impact on the world. And be a sponge and trying to absorb as much information, as much skills, mindset, qualities, traits as you can, so you can start, develop and grow as a person. And that's really important. But then you got to be also mindful that you're not taking a wrong path where it spirals downwards. Let's go look outside.
There's our breakfast sorted, guys. Breakfast sorted. Ah, there we go.
Alright, let's go. Good old England, the north.
We're in unfamiliar territory here. The Mancunians, known for their white, trashy behaviour.
Oh, that's a full-grown apple.
The Mancunians refuse to feast on the food that's on the trees. They instead opt for monsters.
Good little snacks.
Shall I message him? I shall ask him if we can eat apples on the trees.
I beg you do that.
You probably do me a favour.
Look how many dead apples there are.
I'm not sure we eat those ones.
Okay.
Voila.
It's actually so good.
It looks quite exquisite, I must say.
Okay, downstairs bathroom, looking, does the job.
Alright.
We got, what's this?
That's storage.
Since you're the chef here, Luca, what do you think of the kitchen?
Well, so far we have tea bags and sugar.
Oh, you got chef sugar?
Yeah. And we have a special treat in the fridge. We have one ice
Hey!
Put that between five pounds in an ice lolly.
Okay, let's check upstairs, lads.
Let's go.
Me and Marcus went over to the chicken. Me and Marcus.
What's that? There?
Is he even tortured, Dad?
It's literally just this.
Is this the bed? Tiny. Next room. We have.
Oh, we've got green.
Oh.
And then.
No, that's a bathroom.
Oh, this is nice.
Also, we've got a shower and a bath shower. So
Oh, that is mad.
so two
I did
people
not
can
see
get ready at
that.
the same time.
Kill Simon in the morning.
Look at that.
In somewhere.
Yeah, that's a
Is
nice.
that a
little-
seat as well? Or is that
Next one, we have 2 more rooms to explore. Oh. Oh, wow, this is premium.
Oh.
This is 9.5, 10
This
territory.
is 10, yeah.
I want this must be
on the
really
floor,
easy.
bro.
These are
Oh.
So 2 double beds, 2 single beds, and a sofa bed.
Where is the sofa bed?
Downstairs, I assume.
yeah, just a sofa. I don't know if is it actually a bed?
I
I don't know.
I think it might come out from the bottom,
Oh,
maybe. Give it a little wiggle, innit?
Yeah. Bed frame, no.
Oh, fuck. You know it's been through rough times.
I've literally got pillars behind it to support it.
Well, isn't that pushing it more to one way? What are we taking more?
Yeah. Did we... Wait, what happened if you just... Well, it doesn't do anything for these fellows.
They're just kind of there.
Well, we will leave them there because I guess he notices how much better.
This got some towels there.
I like going on these trips with my friends because it makes me feel like I'm very connected to my youth, and I know I'm talking like I'm not young here, but I definitely am aware that I am very young. But I am also the oldest I've ever been. So I hope you can understand that specifically, but it's cool. You know, it's cool. 25 it's a weird number. It is weird. I think the thought of turning 25 is probably scarier than the actual event.
How's he doing this? This is insane.
My left hand's a bit weaker though. Well, that stretched out every bone in my body. The one-handed push-up, my lum. Come on, man.
That is kind of wild.
Trying, man. Getting back on the grind. I'm gonna go 600 million division.
Hey, recruit, do you want to cook?
You fuck with that, yeah?
Just had a shower. I'm feeling a little bit tired, I think. Nothing a Red Bull can't fix.
But as kind of my friends and the people around me, the people I grew up with, are starting to mature, starting to get older, develop as people, turn 25 onwards, I think it's kind of nice because there's so much ahead as well, and there's so much to do. You really can't waste any time.